Thank you. Thank you very much, fellow Africans, and welcome to our today's episode of the Change for Africa campaign. Being on Friday, it's episode number 45, and every Friday we discuss about our fifth pillar of the Change for African campaign, which is about the climate change that we face as an African continent. So therefore, fellow Africans, today I'll be very brief indeed, but then what I'm speaking about it is a very true thing that if you are not very keen about on matters to do with climate change, then this will come to affect us very much. So which area am I going to focus on the climate change? Climate change is very broad, and its effects are very broad and they can be seen all the time. And so I want us to focus on the area by the name relation of climate change to urbanization. That is another. It is a very crucial issue, a critical one, because speaking about the relation between climate change and urbanization. Urbanization is let us say setting up for cities and just the urban areas. Speaking about urbanization and industrialization, and so you realize that many of our cities now in Africa, if we are not very keen and with how climate change is becoming more unpredictable, speaking about most of the flooding part of it, the rainfall and how it occurs, because it has now become very unpredictable to even know when it will be raining, and as even the amount of rain increases as the days go. And so we need to be very keen how, because some of the cities that are being put in place, there is no a totally complete structure, or there is no good planning of how these cities are brought up. We have some areas that are they have not been planned. It's planless. So it will reach a time that as we progress into the future, and the effects of climate change, if we are not very keen on how to mitigate them and curb them, these are effects that are going to escalate and make our cities a hell to live. Because when we go into the future, these things do the unpredictable patterns of rainfall, and some of them will be very drastic and come at a very high pace and flood our cities, because most of our cities have not been properly planned. So if a city is not properly planned, then it means when you have problems like high rainfall coming in place and the flooding of our cities, then we are also going to lose a generation. We're going to lose properties. We're going to lose lives. So we have to be very, very categorical. We have to be very, very, very keen on matters on how we are building up our cities. Across Africa, there's a couple of them that indeed the drainage systems, we have to make sure that as we develop our cities, let us focus on key things: the drainage systems, how it is, the landscape and everything. Let us have order in those cities, in terms of that if even rainfalls come, we are secure enough to be able to just sustain ourselves in these cities, because this is an issue of very great importance, and it is a real issue. So that if you are not sure, this is going to escalate. And as we go to the future, remember, climate change is a thing that is going on. The rapid change of weather patterns, rising of global temperatures. When you say about the unpredictable weather patterns, this one is a very live thing. It's live and well that weather patterns are now unpredictable. Meaning, if we are not very keen, these rainfall patterns and this rainfall will come and destroy us, will come and destroy our cities. So it is an urge to the governance, more so because these are the people now involved in these areas. It is an urge to them that let them make sure that our cities are well planned, our cities are taken care of. As we come up with new cities, let us be very keen on them. Thank you. God bless you. Have an interesting weekend, and let's meet on Monday as we discuss about governance. Thank you.